dropped that pre-made brick back down to the bottom. Once again got smashed. This one's got a fair bit of weight about it too. I am fishing a big seagull club. Quite a fish on the might be 2, might be 3. You've got to love these pre-made rigs that you can buy these days with these little artificial droppers off them. We have a triple hookup.
Triple hookup.
We'll get there.
And 3. Whoa.
Well, we've seen people in the past get 3 snapper in the net at once. We get calamari. How's that? Where the arrow squid like we showed you. G'day, I'm Ron Smith from Kakuban, and I'm going to tell you folks about my 7 golden steps in catching squid in the southern half of Australia. Step number 1 is weather. days of overcast, cloudy conditions and even the gentle rain coverage make for ideal, I believe, conditions fishing for squid in the bottom half of Australia. Well, our number 2 tip in catching squid in the southern half of Australia is time of day. Generally, I prefer, and I've found that it works the best, and that's the first hour after first light. This morning it's a lot later. We were a bit slow getting out of the boat ramp this morning, but ideally that first hour after first light, if you can work a tide change around that time of day, that's generally when you'll get the squid. The reason being, in which I believe, is light levels are very low, and you'll find that the squid will actually be moving around feeding in that time because they feel safe under the slight cover of low light levels. So time of day is very important when targeting squid, and you will find in that time of day that the squid will sort of group up. They'll hunt for their prey in a group. So generally where you'll find one squid, you'll find another. So that's number 2 tip, time of day. Step number 3 in fishing for squid is water clarity. Now this is very important when targeting squid in the southern half of Australia. Reason being, when you have big difference between high and low water marks, that can stir up the bottom, giving the water a very cloudy effect, and strong winds for days and weeks will also do exactly the same. It's hard for the squid to see your Kakuban Squid jig when the water's dirty. So I prefer to use the Kakuban Squid spikes with a silver whiting or pilchard on there, because it actually lets out more of a smell. You're using a silver whiting or pilchard, it's got a real natural smell. The squid pick up on the smell more than they actually see the bait, so they find that smell, they hone in on it, they see the bait, they smash it. Where your artificial jigs don't actually have that smell built in. You can obviously use, you can buy smell pens, you can rub the pens on your jigs just to give them a bit more of a smell on days of bad water clarity. So water clarity is very important. Always consider it when you go squid fishing.